Peter Haddock and I'm here with Edge Innovate. Tom, you're from Edge Innovate team that are responsible for machines like this. Tell me a little bit about the Edge business and what you're actually producing and how people are using your products.
Okay, no problem. Well, as you said, yes, I'm Tom Connolly from Edge Innovate. We are a manufacturer based in the north of Ireland where we manufacture a pretty extensive range of both material handling and recycling equipment, of which this machine, the VS420, is one of our anchor tenants in our brand.
Tell me a little bit about this machine. What does it do and what's it designed for and why is it so popular?
Okay, so this machine is primarily designed for operators that are working with waste material. So that can be anything from household waste, industrial waste, construction and demolition waste. And the function of this machine is to primarily reduce the size and the volume of the material when it goes in. So many operators will want to have a consistent product size. So what they will do, they will pass the material through the shredder, which is a slow speed, high torque shredder, powered by a Caterpillar engine. And that material will then be sent out to this discharge belt at a consistent size for further processing downstream.
So folks, it's really important when we look at this machine to see that it actually has the power to deliver consistently for your customers. What is the power source? What's the Cat engine inside it?
So this machine has got a Caterpillar 9.3 Stage B Tier 5 industrial engine, and really for us, whenever we were selecting an engine provider, we looked across the market. We looked at who can provide us with the best knowledge about the power requirements and ultimately who can provide our customers with the best backup and service, because we are a global exporter of machines, which means that our equipment goes all over the world, and undoubtedly the Caterpillar support network is unrivaled in the engine industry.
And I think that's really important because wherever your equipment goes, you're selling it once, but people then can sell on this equipment, but they know that it's got that engine in it that can be looked after wherever it's going. And I think the other thing that you were talking to me about earlier, which was really interesting, folks, didn't quite realize this happened, is that the team actually works to model the engine to fit into your design. So actually it works with you with the configuration and the maintenance and access. That's really important that you've got a team that can actually do that for you and with you, isn't it?
Yes, that's exactly correct. One of the key elements of Edge machinery is the access and serviceability, and that requires buy-in from both the engine manufacturer and our internal design team. And what working with Caterpillar allowed us to do was really to give as much access as possible around the engine. With the doors opening from either side, we can provide access to all of the filters, all of the necessary elements that a user will need to watch out for on a daily basis.
And that's fundamental to keeping a machine like this running, a high production machine that is solely a machine on site in some instances. So if this goes down, people have got real problems with their business. And I think it's understanding also, you mentioned stage 5. It's really important, stage 5, isn't it, for the usage obviously across Europe, but also for the fuel efficiency that people can gain from this machine. Every drop counts now, doesn't it, because the fuel prices have gone up so much.
Exactly, that's exactly true. And whenever we were looking at rolling out our Stage 5 engines across all of our model ranges throughout Europe and beyond, we turned to Caterpillar because of the fuel efficiency that we can achieve. Many of our end customers are pleasantly surprised at how efficient this particular Caterpillar 9.3 engine is, as well as the 3.6, the 4.4, other engines which we use throughout our brand.
And I think what's really interesting is about optimization, isn't it? So it is about running an engine at its optimum performance level. And again, you working technically with the team and the engine team at Caterpillar can help you match other components and then help you achieve that optimum performance as well, which again saves fuel, doesn't it?
It does. And one of the other features which certainly should not be overstated is, in my opinion, the industry-leading telematics which the Caterpillar engine can provide. We can now look from the comfort of our office or indeed our mobile phone, and we can monitor the usage and the performance of those engines wherever they may be in the world. This is not only beneficial for us as a manufacturer, but it's ultimately it provides excellent benefits to the company owners that make the decision to purchase these machines with Caterpillar engines. They can see when the machines are running, they can see what uptime they're getting, how efficient they are in fuel, they can monitor fuel usage. It's a total package with the Caterpillar engine. It really provides the manufacturer with the stability to design and to ultimately install the engine. It provides the end customers with the peace of mind that they have got a world-leading engine that they can also view remotely and monitor.
For me, preventative maintenance is everything with machines like this. If you can see slight trending data, you know what's happening, you know there's a slight wear in something, then you can get that maintenance cycle in at the time which is convenient to the customer. So then when we know data about the machine uses, when we know data about the way in which these machines are working, actually that data can come back to you and your team so that when the next version is created, you're making slight tweaks and changes. And again, that's why it's important that you work with a team that works with you, but data is king in this industry now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And monitoring information that Caterpillar can use, not only from Edge, but from other manufacturers that use the same types of engine. They can collate that information, they can collate that data, and what we've seen in action is them using that information to make improvements and tweaks with the machines as they roll out through the tiers, or as the machines become more efficient, both from an emissions standpoint and from a fuel usage standpoint.
Well, business is booming for the Edge team here at Let's Recycle Live, where we're talking, and there's a lot of things going on in the industry right now where people are really looking at improving performance, improving efficiency, all done by yourselves, working in partnership with your suppliers like Caterpillar and the engines that you have in here. It's great to see you again, Tom.
No problem, Peter.
Great to understand that you're using data and all that focus on maintenance and keeping these machines running, absolutely critical to the customers. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Good man.